itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider came out the spout again.
Spider wasps are the epitome of evil. Okay, that's probably not true, but the means by which they reproduce is, in a word, horrific. And I know they're a part of nature and serve a purpose, most likely to keep spider populations in check, but still, it's awful. Spider wasps hunt spiders. However, the wasps do not eat the spiders. They paralyze them, then use them as food for their offspring. The overwhelming majority of spider wasps feed on flower nectar and tree sap, but the young must feed on spider flesh before pupating into an adult. And the flesh must be fresh. It can't be some kind of spider jerky, and that is where the nightmare begins. Once a wasp finds potential prey, the fight is on. Spiders often hold up their front legs in a defensive stance and attempt to keep the wasp at a distance. The spider wasp moves around high on its long legs with its abdomen tucked under with its stinger facing forward in an attempt to sting the wasp, usually on one of its legs. In a fight, the wasp usually wins. Often the spider's only hope is escape. Once a female spider wasp stings her victim, the prey is almost instantly paralyzed. The wasp will then drag the spider to a pre-built chamber and lay its egg on the immobile prey. The egg later hatches and the larva feeds on the still-living spider. And if that isn't macabre enough, the larva saves the vital organs for last so that the spider remains as fresh as possible. Yummy. It is unknown whether or not the spider feels pain or is aware of what is going on during this process that occurs over a period of weeks. However, let's take a look at this footage again, only sped up quite a bit. Notice how the spider's legs slowly draw up over a period of several minutes as it awaits its gruesome fate. I don't know if it was consciously doing it or if it was just the spider's reflexes, but here's what I would like to know. Does the wasp's venom act as a general anesthesia where the victim is asleep the whole time? Or is it similar to a local anesthetic where the spider is numb but awake and aware? If something is going to slowly consume me as food while I'm still alive, I'll take general anesthesia, please. I want to be completely comatose. Now, I feel sorry for the victims, but on the other hand, I've watched many spiders consume their prey, which includes other spiders, even their own species, and it often takes anywhere from 10 to 45 minutes for the prey to die while the spider is eating it alive. It's kind of a what comes around goes around kind of thing, I guess. For those who don't or can't observe nature closely, let me assure you, it's brutal out there. Savage is probably a better word. And in case you're wondering, spider wasps can sting humans. I've been on the receiving end of a sting, and while it was nothing to cry about, it wasn't pleasant either. The sight of the bite only hurt for a few minutes, but it itched for maybe 45 minutes afterward. There are more than 5,000 species of spider wasps around the world, and 300 species in North America, north of Mexico. And I will be featuring each one here. Okay, that's a lie. That would be an insanely lengthy video. I will feature a few species or genus in this video, but I will mostly focus on spider wasps in general. Typically, spider wasps have long, spiny legs and range in length from a tiny quarter of an inch to a whopping 2.5 inches. Body color varies with species, but most are either bluish black, greenish black, or brownish in color. Spider wasps appear nervous, often in constant motion, with jerky movements and flicking wings. Now, whereas most spider wasps are dark in color, at least one is quite different, the rusty spider wasp. It is orange-red in color, has bluish-black wings, and grows to about 1 inch in length. Many of you have probably seen a rusty spider wasp dragging a wolf spider across the grass at some point in your life. It's a real what the heck moment. I've only ever seen this species choose wolf spiders, and in particular, the rabid wolf spider. This species doesn't grow very large, but it really doesn't have to. Look at how strong it is. It doesn't seem to have too much trouble dragging around a large spider, whether on the ground or up a wall to its nesting site. Auplopus is a genus of spider wasps of which there are about 10 species in North America, north of Mexico. They have the gruesome habit of amputating the legs of their prey before taking it to the nest, probably to reduce the weight of the victims. Members of this genus prey on sac, ground, crab, nursery web, or jumping spiders. They typically craft mud cells for their young to develop in. The Auplopus species in North America are usually black in color, with a bluish or greenish sheen. Most species have orange or honey-colored legs. But the king of all spider wasps, or queen rather, is the tarantula hawk. Tarantula hawks are the largest spider wasps, and they go after the largest spiders. While some species of tarantula hawk around the world can reach 2.5 inches, the tarantula hawks in the United States max out at about 2 inches, maybe a little more. And that's body length only, but they appear larger than that. Most are bright metallic blue-black in color and have orange wings. However, the species I'm featuring in this video, Pepsis grossa, has an orange wing form and a black winged form. The two color forms are not often seen in the same locality, and most of the tarantula hawks I've ever seen had orange wings. There are only slight differences between the many species around the country. Males do not have stingers, but females have a stinger that can measure about 1/4 of an inch. They will not sting unless provoked, but the sting is reported to be extremely painful. I will create a video in the future all about the tarantula hawk.
Oh, hello. I'm Randy from Randy's Natural World. I hope you enjoyed the video on...
Spider wasps.
Yes, that's it. Today I'm pretending to be a scientist. Maybe I'm doing research on a 5 o'clock shadow, I'm not sure. But that's neither here nor there. I'm hoping to speak to those of you who haven't subscribed yet. Here's a list of reasons why you should. It's free. You can't beat that price. Number 2, quality content. Always quality content. Number 3, YouTube allows unlimited subscriptions, so there's no reason not to. Anyway, number 4, are you a procrastinator? There's no need to procrastinate. And I know what you're thinking, Randy, I'll subscribe when I get around to it. Well, here's your round to it right here. Round to it. So go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead. A wise decision.